So, I'm not gonna lie. You know how I've been like, oh, well, I freaking love my iPhone 12 mini. It's so cool. Yeah, I big time lied. Big time rushed. Because, one, the battery life. Look, there's the iPhone Air, right? Which is like 3,300 milliamp hour batteries. I can deal with that, right? Right? But then there's having like 2,500 milliamps, right? But here's the thing. Okay, well, just get the iPhone 13 mini. No, it's actually bigger and it weighs more. I'm good. 2, I did not like the edges on that phone. They were not enjoyable to use. You know, the iPhone 11, you can flip that around. This one, it's just so big that, like, of course, you're going to have to, like, you know, maneuver it and whatnot. So that's understandable. The edges on that phone were just not fun to play around with. You know, it needs to be squared off on the sides, right? But have curved on the edges so it's pleasant to use. So even though with like the week I spent with the iPhone ecosystem, I enjoyed it a lot, right? The drawbacks were just not worth it. The screen was kind of poo-poo. The speakers were very poo-poo. And the phone was also just so slow. You're telling me I'm losing battery life so quickly and it chugs when I'm texting? Nah, we're not doing that. It's 2026. I will be using a phone that works, right? But here's the thing. I've been a lifelong Android fanboy, right? High key. I was messing with the Apple, you know? I was enjoying it. I have MagSafe chargers, right? Because I was like, the charger port was a bit finicky. iPhone 12 has MagSafe. So I got a MagSafe charger, and then I got a MagSafe power bank that I'll plug in at night, right? Put the phone on the MagSafe charger, and then the MagSafe power bank I'll use at work, and then charge that in between, right? Because the phone's battery is going down so much that I'll put it on, right? Whenever I'm doing work, whenever I just want to, you know, scroll on TikTok, whenever I have some free time, take it off, right? I think it has 5,000 milliamps, so it gives it like I have 3 full batteries, and then I can just charge it while I'm not using it. Made perfect sense, right? The funny part is that the MagSafe power bank was bigger than the phone itself, which was just so funny. But I got really attached to MagSafe, and also low-key I'm attached to Face ID too, because it's just so nice, you know? I don't have to find that sweet spot. Just look good, because the IR sensor in the iPhones are just so advanced that even in near pitch black, it's gonna see your face. It's gonna do everything you need it to do. So that was really nice. But MagSafe was like, oh my god, I spent a week with this and I can't go back. I can't. It's just nice, right? Not having to connect anything. On my day off, you know, I'll set the power bank to the side, right, and then just drop it on if I need to use it, right, and then like flick it off whenever I don't need it. That was just so nice, right? But I couldn't handle the drawbacks, so I switched back over to my S24 Ultra. This thing is a goddamn brick. right? But hey, at least I have a huge screen, so now I can read JJK Modulo with no issues. I was having to like scroll in on the iPhone. I can read it just fine now. The colors are beautiful. Everything is beautiful. It's so smooth. It's so nice. It lasts me 12 quintillion hours, right? But it's so heavy and it's so big. Jeez. And now I'm missing MagSafe. So yesterday I bought a MagSafe charger, right? Or not a MagSafe charger, a MagSafe case, like the fastest one Amazon would ship. So it's a Spigen Tough Armor MagSafe case. It's even bigger now. The slot where I put my my phone to like record, because I'm not using anything to hold it up besides like a little like coin slot, or like a coin holder or whatever, built into the vehicle. Yeah, very finicky. So it's even bigger. But yeah, what's it called? But I'm gonna deal with it because it's a better phone. My data works better, everything's faster, it looks better, and then, you know, sure, it's heavier, but I've got a bigger screen. My screen is the size of almost a tablet, a mini tablet, right? So I'll take it. The only sucky part is the fact that it will stick out of my shorts pockets. And then it's just so, like, I always feel it in my pocket. That's the thing. I don't want to feel my phone in my pocket. Jesus Christ. Anyways, as a result, I have been looking at different phones, right? It's like, okay, maybe I want the iPhone Air. But that has drawbacks too. Apple, make a good phone, please. Please. Look, you're almost there. You're literally at the cusp of perfection, right? I would spend $1,500 if you put the effort into the iPhone Air. It's not selling because you didn't give it enough effort. We're getting a 3,300 milliamp hour battery. Look, I don't really care about that much, but what I'm about to get to is going to make you care that much. And then also, you're getting one camera, one crappy ass camera. You're getting one speaker? You're getting one speaker. Are we serious? Are we serious right now? Like, genuinely, what are you doing? You are one of the biggest phone production companies of all time. And you're out here making this crap ass phone, $1,200, $1,100, however expensive it is. No wonder people aren't buying it. Look, I love the design. I love almost everything about it besides those things. But those are some huge freaking things. They're huge. And that's where this comes in. I'm scrolling on TikTok. I'm like, I just want a better phone. I just want a good phone. You know? I want a phone that fulfills every desire of mine. Right? Not too heavy. Not too bulky. Lightweight, you know, not too heavy, but thin, you know, thin enough, right? As thin as can be, right? But not sacrificing on battery power, not sacrificing on flagship qualities, right? Good cameras, everything like that. Dual speakers, you know, the latest features, everything that's good, right? But at a decent price as well. Well, scroll on TikTok, and guess what pops onto my page? Guess what released today? The Honor Magic 8 Pro Air. They literally like are copying the iPhone Air, like straight up. They are just copying the iPhone Air. Like they straight up, like the advertising, it's the exact same, but you can't do anything because it's China. Right? So I'm looking at this, I'm like, dang, this is like exactly what I want. This is quite literally exactly what I want. That's insane. And guess what? It has 10 times better features. Literally, like, across the board, it is It's better than the iPhone fucking 17 Pro Max, dude. In terms of specs. And you want to know something? It's the price of the goddamn iPhone Air. Plus shipping. Like the shipping is included. From China. From China. Dude. I already knew that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But, that's insane. That is insane. So, you know, I'm looking at it. Oh, I really want to buy this phone. There's some drawbacks that come with that too. You know, it's a Chinese market phone. 5G, most 5G networks won't necessarily work perfectly fine. 2, the phone supports eSIM, right? But it doesn't support eSIM. Okay, but it has 2 dual SIM slots. Okay. All I have to do is, you know, get a SIM card from my carrier. All right. Or just get a new carrier, which honestly I've been considering doing. So that's a bit annoying. Yeah, it just might not work in the US sometimes. Okay. Interesting. And so I don't know if, like, because again, I use this phone for my gym camera, right? So, like, that phone is perfection to me right now. The only reason I'm not buying a Samsung Galaxy Fold 7 right now is because it's $2,000 goddamn dollars. I'm not spending $2,000 on a phone. I'm not. I'll spend $1,500. I'm not spending $2,000 on a phone. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Especially whenever it doesn't have Face ID and it doesn't have an in-screen, or like the fingerprint sensor. It's decent, but it's not decent enough. People have talked about it and they never enjoy the side fingerprint. But this one's perfect. It's literally perfect. It weighs 155 grams. It weighs less than the iPhone Air. It's slightly thicker. But it's so good. So I really want it. But anyways, that was a crazy ass rant. We got a leg day today. It wants me doing belt pulley squats. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna make myself look like a fool because they don't even have an instructional video on how to do it. Guys, I really don't want to do that. I would actually rather do squats. I'm gonna see if I can do hack squats instead. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a rest day. So don't expect a video tomorrow. But this video is gonna be uploaded pretty dang late. So I guess y'all can watch this in the morning. But yeah, China phone. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you all in the gym.
All right. Did a little bit of a warm up. Now we got 100 kilograms on the stack for 11. Let's see how deep I'm actually gonna go. Jesus. I fucking hate hack squat. Builds the fucking quads though. Alright. 8. Well, at least we've found out how much of a fucking pussy I am. Alright. It told me to lower the weight because I'm a pussy. And yet again. 11 with 2 RIR. We'll see. Is that 8? counted right. That should be 11. I can't believe I'm like wobbling over here at 70 kilograms. Okay, something I don't get about JJK is the fact that Mai and Maki are so connected, right? Because they're twins. But I guess it's because they're technically two different people. But what's it called? Who is it? Like, you know, brothers and whatnot? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I was supposed to decrease the weight. That's my bad. So, I guess I do get to keep yapping. I don't know. What's it called? It's explained that, like, twins are treated the same. Like, as the same person, right? But by that extension, I don't know. I guess that's how, Gege gets away with making Yuka and Tsurigi, you know, just 1 year apart or something like that, or like something like that, and then Cross and Maru, stuff like that. It's just interesting. Okay. That's 6. 7 more. Wait, no. 5 more. 3. 4. 5. All right. On to the next. And also, we only have 4 exercises today. All right. Wants us doing 8 reps. I got a 15-pound plate, or a 15-kilogram plate, and it wants us to do it with. So, hold up. We're gonna watch this. Okay, it's pretty high up. So maybe like do one more. Okay, and it literally just wants me going up. All right, we're switching to 20 kilograms. 20 kilograms. Okay. Actually, never mind. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Holy crap. That is a number on your back. Like, I can keep going on my hamstrings, my glutes. I don't train lower back, like, at all. All right. Now we got 7. Really, it's not asking for me to do much. I think we need to, like, lower it just like a tad, so I can get like a better hip hinge. Because it wants me to target glutes specifically. All right. Once again, a 7. What's it called? I figured out that I need to clinch, bro. I gotta clinch. Okay. Clinch. doesn't feel anywhere near to failure. Alright. Another 7. And then on to calf raises. But body weight. Too easy. Alright, on to the next. Alright. Just got some really good tips on a camera to buy from I saw this guy in like the new studio area. And he's setting up his camera. Dude, this is slippery. Hold up. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, perfect. He was using his camera and I was like, hey, you speak English? Do you happen to know a good camera? And he gave me some suggestions. So yeah, basically it's going to be like $1,000 minimum, which sucks. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Ooh. Low-key, it did not... I wasn't expecting them to do much, and that definitely wasn't a failure, but decent enough. Jesus Christ, how are you gonna tell me, oh, yeah, you're gonna have to spend $700 on the camera, and then you're gonna have to spend more on the lens. Dude, that is insane. But, again, you gotta do what you gotta do. 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Maybe I'll wait until like I can genuinely monetize my content, you know? Because right now it's just a hobby, so I really don't have to go all out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep slipping like there's not enough grip. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I think. SoundCloud rappers are the funniest fucking, or not rappers, but just creators. They're so fucking funny. What do you mean you made a trap mix to You Are My Special? That was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Lightweight, let's see if we got anything else. What we got? Come on, focus. One more set. Alright. The El Cinco meme is genuinely fucking hilarious. I just saw a TikTok saying, when she asking for aftercare, but you genuinely feel someone touching the El Cinco. How the fuck do you come up with that shit? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Easy. Alright, it wants me to warm up with 70 kilograms for 5. So. Not me forgetting. Jesus. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's weird because, like, my lower hamstrings, just fucking, my upper hamstrings are exerted. It's interesting. I need a Gita figure from Gotcha Cuta right now. Alright. I genuinely gotta stop doing this. 9. Jesus fucking Christ. 4. 6. That's it. 8. Holy moly. That's it. 8. Bro, these fucking El Cinco memes. I can't get enough of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh no, I want me to do 9. 9. Lightweight. Maki, the Maki and Toji heads legitimately want, like, I want to hump here, bro. I need to ask my wife for permission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's interesting. It asks me to decrease the weight and the reps. Whatever he wants, right? Alright. Another 8 at the same weight. That rhymes. And then I wanna test a little exercise that Mr. Sammy, the big S, was suggesting. And we'll see how that goes for lower abs. But I'm just gonna do like one little tester and then we'll get to a pose down. Alright. Beautiful. Alright. Let's try this out. Alright. We're just gonna do this real quick. This is like quite literally immediately after the last exercise. So he was suggesting you lay out, keep your hands by your side, lift up, and then kind of like crunch it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't work. That definitely works. We're gonna have to incorporate that anytime I do an ab workout. So the gym opened up a new exercise room, which is pretty nifty. Jeez, these magnets, always so annoying to take off. Anyways, they opened up a new exercise room. So I definitely want to try posing in there. Eventually. The arm room is taken right now. So let's get this up a little bit. Let's take all this out. Alright. First, let's put these down and wipe our hands after we're done with this. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Because the lighting is... Oh, do y'all see that? Right down there. And then right up here. We're looking good. Oh my God. Y'all see that right here? That dip in? That means we're getting really lean. Holy. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. I weighed in at 167.2 yesterday. So, or what? No, 167.2 today. I woke up at 8:30 in the morning. And let me tell you, dude, I be drinking a lot of liquids. I'll be drinking like 4 or 5 liters worth of Coke Zero, and then I'll drink like 4 of those like baby sized cups of whatchamacallit, what do you call it? Gatorade Zero. I'm shedding it off right now. I'm gonna have a rice cake whenever I get home, but that's about it. It goes over my calorie limit by like 20 calories. Maybe I won't. I had it yesterday though, because it's been a while since I've had a rice cake and I wanted to try one. Just had one, shot down, but maybe we abstain for tonight. Maybe I'll just have some drinks, because tomorrow is my last bagel. And then I start having rice cakes. But got some cardio to do. I'll see y'all in the car.
All right, nah, I'm playing. All right, guys. Just finished up with 30 minutes of cardio. Heading back home. Home to some Coke Zero and some Gatorade Zero. I think I'm gonna have some Gatorade Zero. Gonna take a nice long shower. And then just chill out on the bed. Probably play some Night Rain or some Arc Raiders. Anyways. Really good workout. The pump was really decent. For 4 exercises, and 2 of them basically being like body weight-ish. Really good. Really good. Can I like lift this? Like, there we go. But yeah, good workout. The pump was going good. We're getting there. I woke up at 167 today. So that definitely means like 162. True 162 might be it. Might be it. That's my guess. But just a little bit more. And we're doing good. Like, I'm doing good. So yeah, just keep the ball rolling. I was ranting to my wife about the China phones. I love them. It's like a whole new world has been opened up to me, right? Because I was always like, China phones kind of suck. No, they're 10 times better. But yeah. Also, speaking of Arc Raiders, I'm like high-key addicted. I've been playing all yesterday. Well, so I went home early yesterday because there was just something up with my shin. Like, I was in a bad condition. I was limping early in the day, and like it got to the point where like I went up to my supervisor and I was like, hey, like I need to do something. Can I go to the ER? Went to the ER, they did an x-ray. Everything was fine. But they were like, you might have sprained your shin or something like that. I don't know how you do that. I mean, y'all have seen the videos, right? Where I was like, I mean, I've been fine, right? I did cardio, so it was the upper day. So yesterday, upper day, and then I was walking a bit funny, and I was like, I'll do cardio, it's fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. So I went to the ER, did that. They were like, hey, you probably sprained it. And I was like, hey, should I come back in? And my supervisor was like, no, you can go. Like, you know, we don't want to make it worse. And I feel fine today. So I'm incredibly grateful to that. Because I got back home and I laid down. Like, I laid down for the rest of the day, just let it do its thing. It hurt still. And then the doctor, like, I guess you have to test to see if I'm, like, telling the truth or something. But the doctor was, like, pressing in on the point where it was hurting the most. And, dude, like, what the hell? It, like, aggravated, because at that point, like, I'd been, like, really going easy. So, for, like, because it took me, like, 20 minutes to drive to the hospital. And then I was waiting for, like, 30 minutes to get into the room. And he just goes in on it. And I was like, oh, dude, like, what the... I didn't say that, but, like, I was, like, in my head, I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what if I have a fracture? You know, God forbid. That's insane. That's an insane thing to do. Yeah, let's just shatter the bone a little bit more. But everything was fine, you know, hey, just rest. So I rested. And today we were fine. You know, I've been walking around just fine. But I don't know what was up. Like, I was sweating in pain. I was getting aggravated because I was just like, I was so short-tempered. Because I was just like, it went from like a 2 out of 10 to a 4 out of 10 whenever I got to work to a 6 out of 10 around lunchtime. And I was like, I gotta go to the ER. That was insane. And I've never really had anything like that happen to me before. It was really, really weird. But maybe it's something to do with my flat-footedness, right? And I'm doing this insane cardio every single day. But again, whenever I was going crazy on my diet for prep, I was doing an hour worth of cardio every single day in Converse, and I was perfectly fine. So I have no clue what was up with that yesterday. But, yeah, that's that. But I've been playing Arc Raiders. I got home, laid down, and I had my Steam Deck, so I was playing Arc Raiders. Been playing Arc Raiders all day today. Let me tell you, got some good loot. But there was like an hour or 2 hours where I was straight up just getting jack shit. Just jack shit. Which was so disappointing. Like, Electromagnetic Storm, I'm never playing that again. Genuinely, like, night raids are pretty decent, but I am never, ever, ever playing Electromagnetic Storm ever again. Every time I have played it, it's, what are you doing? Every time I've played it, my locations on Dam have just never come up. But whenever I'm playing regular Dam or Night Raid or Husks, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. What the freak is up with that, guys? What the freaking freak? But, yeah. I guess, there's not much else to say. Good workout. Good pose down. Gonna go home. And we're gonna chill. See y'all on Monday. Ciao.